Any other tips for keeping positive or anything like that?
So obviously this is a really difficult time for everyone, and I think it can be really scary. But I think the best thing that we can all do is try and support each other, keep in communication with each other. Obviously we'll all be in different situations, so some of us will be living alone, some of us will be living with loads of people in your household. So I would say, as best you can, keep calm, keep positive, and be patient with people, because there's going to be people who yeah, there's going to be people who react to things differently. And I know some members of your family or your friends might need additional support. They might be in a situation that you're not. So I think just keeping being kind to everyone and being as patient as possible is really important at this time. I would say, having a laugh as best you can. There's a lot of online video chats now where you can hang out with friends and you can play quizzes and all sorts, and it can still be fun. Maybe it's not quite the same as meeting your friends in real life, but it's the next best thing. I would say, just changing your mindset a little bit. So obviously none of us know what the future holds, none of us know how long this will go on for, but I would say what I've been trying to do is change my mindset, not make long-term plans or worry too much about things, and take things day by day. So look at the positives each day. And I would say it's a really good opportunity now to, while we're not able to go out, to focus on ourselves, reflect on what we're good at, start maybe learning a new skill or getting together and learning something new in a group. You could learn a language, you could play an instrument, all of these things you're able to do from the comfort of your own home. And I think just generally keeping a really positive mindset. So, there are still amazing things going on in the world. You've got this opportunity to spend time with your families. Obviously, we can be really thankful for our amazing NHS and our scientists over the world looking for cures for this. So there are still positives happening, and I think what this has brought out is a real sense of community as well. So people are coming together, whereas previously they didn't really maybe talk to each other. Now neighbours are getting in touch, and people are being. I think there's a big community feel at the moment. I think you Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I think no. I think you're totally right. It is a time for reflection, really, isn't it? And it's a time just to make you realise actually the important things are the stuff that we take for granted a lot, which is your health, your family, time, your community, things like that. Once those things are in risk of not being there in the same way they were before, it definitely makes you think, actually, when this is over, that's when I'm not going to take these things as much for granted.
Absolutely. I think the world will be a slightly different place when this is all finished. And I think that will be, potentially there is a chance now to make it a more positive place where people are more connected and care more about their friends and neighbours and families, and start to sort of take the time, because this will help us all be a little bit more patient, I think, because we're not able to get what we need immediately, and we aren't all rushing about. So it just gives us that breathing space. I think it's important to look at the positives. I think one of the big things, you can get into quite a negative headspace and spiral if you are talking to people and it is quite a negative conversation. My advice would be to try and have a laugh or a joke and try and bring their mood up as well. So trying to stay positive for the both of you, because that can really lift everyone's mood, and I think that's what we need at the moment.
Totally. It's a bit like when you watch, I'm sure you might have done it in the past with psychology, but watching some of the old series of Big Brother or something like that.
Yeah.
And you can see, you can kind of see it going on in little bits now, that little things can just be blown out of proportion, can't they, a lot of the time? And it's time to check yourself and go, actually, we're all in this together. We're going to be in this confined space now for a few weeks. So let's not let those little things, blow up into things which they wouldn't normally be.
No, absolutely. And taking a breath and stepping away from the situation, although we can't always go outside, maybe just going into another room for a bit. If you are living in a household where there's lots of people, and you have lots of brothers and sisters, you have a big family, lots of kids, it's really important to just calm down, take a breath. we're all in this together, and we all have to support each other. And if you need that peace of mind, then just take yourself off into another room, and just have a few deep breaths, really, and try and calm the situation down. I mean, there is the opportunity to get out once a day at the moment. We don't know if that will change, but I think that's a good opportunity to get some fresh air, get out and do some exercise, and that will, it will improve your mood. It has been shown to. So, I would say keep on top of that if you can as well.
Okay, and just to finish off with then, I mean, this has been great, some really good tips there, but any other kind of websites that you recommend people go on to find resources for mindfulness or anything like that, or or anything else really that they could be checking out further to these conversations?
I think there's quite a lot of good, there's obviously a good resources there's good resources on the NHS apps website that you can use for mindfulness and how, looking after your health and relaxation. There's a list I can send as well about home workouts, if that's something that you, as a college, we'd be interested in. So that includes working out from home, meditation, relaxation, but also kind of social things. So where you can meet friends and you can play games and quizzes. So I have quite a long list of those that I could send over to you, Scott, if you wanted to share that with the college as well.
Yeah. We can get that out to all of the college then.
Yeah.
Really good. No, well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us about that.
No problem, no. And I hope everyone stays safe and well and takes care.
Yeah.
And stays positive.
Brilliant, yeah. Brilliant. Okay, thank you, Ellen. I'm going to end this recording now, and I shall see you soon.
Thanks, Scott.